You know, we lived all over Kansas City, Missouri, and libraries were absolutely at the center of my existence. So I visited every neighborhood library in the Kansas City public library system. You know, I think the most pleasurable part of going to the library as a boy was wandering through the stacks, discovering books by just looking at their titles or their spines or pulling one out. I remember the day, and I was probably 10 years old when I came across it. It was about Jesus as a businessman. I remember even at that age thinking, well, now there's a curious idea. What is this book about? Because of the kind of subjects I write about, which tend to be highly technical, the libraries I use are usually university libraries or a private library like the wonderful Linda Hall Library of Science in Kansas City, Missouri, which was my basis for writing my book, The Making of the Atomic Bomb. So much of my education, and the education, I think, of a lot of children, is not in formal classrooms, but in the library, exploring on one's own. And for that reason, I think, in particular, libraries are an immensely important part of our culture and should be sustained and supported. Libraries deserve everyone's support because they expand the world for citizens, because they supply another and very important aspect of the education of their children and of themselves. If you think about most people's focus in their lives with their work, they're somewhat limited to the direct work that they do. Libraries give them a way to learn, to change, to grow, perhaps even to transform. Libraries as public institutions in particular are ways to maintain a democratic society that's knowledgeable about the world. I think that's a priceless quality that we need to sustain.